I don't know. I just watched Little Shop of Horrors, the film, for the first time, and I could hear that playing screen.
I have already been.
I saw the. So I've seen the play,
Yeah.
but we hadn't seen the film.
Oh, the film.
But
Which
amazing.
I assume you mean the Rick Moranis film.
Yes,
Yeah,
the
of
Rick Moranis film.
Yeah.
Because my partner and I live
Honey,
in an
I fed the
apartment,
plant.
but we have friends who have a house. So for Halloween, we go over to their house because we like
pretend you own the house.
because we like trick or treaters. So
Oh.
we go and do that. But we put a non-spooky Halloween movie on. So
Yeah.
the last time we did it was What We Do in the Shadows, which was the first time I saw
Okay.
that.
Great.
Oh.
Amazing.
Yeah.
And then this one was the first time we'd seen this film, and my partner turned to me, and when she realized it was a killer plant, and said, "Is this just Sweeney Todd with plants?
Yeah.
Is this the only musicals that you like are murder musicals?" And I went, "I wish you wouldn't at me like this." Yes.
Yeah.
Do you like Les Mis?
No.
Then the cycle is broken.
So one of my favorite things about the original movie version of Little Shop of Horrors, the Roger Corman production, was not only was that Jack Nicholson's first on-screen role.
Wait,
Whoa.
what?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say it was Jack Nicholson, and then I doubted
No,
myself.
in a cameo. But so this is from Roger Corman's book, How I Made 1,000 Movies in Hollywood and Never Lost a Dime, which is it's a very entertaining read. Because it's just how they did stuff. Little Shop of Horrors was shot on someone else's set. This is a thing Roger Corman did a lot, right? They finished filming a movie, and they're like, all right, time to tear all this down. And Corman was like, give me 2 days.
I heard that, yes.
Yeah, they shot the whole thing in 48 hours on someone else's sets.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's incredible.
Yeah.
Roger Corman hates being in Hollywood.
Yup. Well, it's great. Like, they would do stuff like, they'd be like, okay, we're going to film this movie, so we have to go to a location in Italy for it. So then he goes to, like, this writer friend of his, and he's like, write me 2 road movies. And I'm like, what? What do you mean? Like, well, we'll shoot one on the drive there, and we'll film our movie, and then we'll shoot one on the drive back. It's like, he's just like, how can we knock this out? I appreciate it.
That seems like a very you kind of like
Yeah.
director ethos.
I
Very efficient.
I appreciate the efficiency. This one,
And then it takes you 6 months to edit.
yeah.
But
This one I wouldn't do, but this one, no, that's valid. This one I wouldn't do, but here's another example. Is there was an instance where the lead actress like twisted her ankle or something, and Corman wasn't sure if she'd be able to return to like finish the movie. So while she's sitting, she's literally like sitting on the tailgate of the ambulance, right? And he's like, he grabs the camera and just films her in a way that you can't see the ambulance, and is like, all right, give me angry, give me pensive, and just gets a bunch of emotions and is like, cool, and then just uses that so he can cut to reaction shots of her for all the other scenes he hasn't filmed yet.
Oh my god.
That's incredible.
I dated a guy who was doing the 48-hour film festival, and they wanted to do something special. So this was when I was living in Iowa, and they had part of their team in Iowa to pick up the prompt, and they had part of their team start in Denver, which is like 7-hour drive, and they just shot some stuff in the mountains. And then they wrote the script around what they shot in the mountains in the car on the way back.
Yes.
And then edited, shot the rest. But it meant that they were doing a 48-hour film festival in Iowa that had mountain scenes in it. So people were watching it like, what is this? Like, how can you do this?
Brilliant.
And it was incredible. It made for some really creative stuff because they were shooting out of context scenes in unbelievable places.
That's so clever. I love that.
Yeah, based on words that they received an hour ago.
That's so good.
So what I'm hearing, Graham, is I look forward in the new year of filming Friday nights while we're on the road of RoadQuest 2.
So, like, the thing is, we kind of did that. Like, we did the GP Calgary episodes of Friday nights, right? The one where we're driving to Calgary, we had some of it written, but other stuff, we just came up on the road. It was like, oh, that would be a good scene, and we would pull over and film it. So, yeah, it was kind of, sure.